Everybody always asks me, what's the best supplement you can take for liver health and to help protect your liver, whether you're running cycles, SARMs, supplements in general. For me, and I'm sure other people, I like to use Tudca Plus from Enhanced Labs. Now, Tudca has many benefits for helping protect and restore the liver. And it seems to be that everybody's speaking about Tudca these days. Tony, what's your perspective on Tudca? Why do you like it? Why do you take it? And how does it work?
So Tudca originally people were using to detox the liver, but what I did differently is I was including Tudca in our cycles with liver toxic compounds and mitigating the liver toxicity of those compounds. For example, some people said that certain research chemicals that build muscle are also liver toxic. And although very mildly liver toxic and usually not, we found that there's almost never any liver toxicity when we're running Tudca along with these compounds. And that includes oral steroids, SARMs, and also some prohormones. So we run Tudca with the cycles. Now, that's for liver support, that's for preventing liver damage, that's for liver detox. But Tudca is such a versatile and cure-all that it works on so many different pathways in the body. It's one of the most important anti-aging and health supplements that we can take. So although most people will hear about it because of the liver, you actually should be looking into Tudca for all of the other things it does. For example, Tudca, it helps heal the eyes, protect the eyes. It helps fix your cholesterol. It helps prevent Alzheimer's. These are all proven by medical studies in the mainstream as well. Gallstones, that's the most normal thing you'll hear people use it for, like the most common, the most average mainstream thing people would use it for is for gallstones. And then recovering insulin sensitivity and just preventing overall aging throughout the body. So it's the kind of supplement that it costs so little for the tremendous benefits. This is one of the first and most important supplements anybody should actually be taking, along with vitamin D3, magnesium, and potentially something to lower homocysteine if we have high homocysteine, things like that. But this is just right there in the top 5 supplements, the first 5 supplements that anybody should buy if health is their priority.
I agree completely. Like, a lot of people ask me, especially on TikTok or Instagram, how do I protect my liver? I'm running all these things. I'm worried about my AST and my ALT, which is the 2 liver enzymes that you want to look at when doing labs and make sure that they're not elevated. And usually if there is any type of sign of liver damage or problems going on with the liver, it usually has to do with the AST and the ALT. If it's elevated, that's the first precursors of it. Now, when you run Tudca, it helps to keep those levels down. Now, for me, before I really started doing testosterone or supplementation any type, I always had a little bit of an elevated AST and an ALT, and it was probably from all the Tylenol I used in my 20s when I was in chronic pain. And, I used to drink a lot in my 20s and do other things. So I probably had some type of little damage going on with my liver. Now, when I started using Tudca and I learned about it, I started taking Tudca every day, and I noticed that my AST and my ALT went down to normal levels. And then whatever I was running when I would do labs periodically from 3 to 4 months, I would always check my liver enzymes because everybody should. And my AST and my ALT, I never had an issue. Knock on wood, had a problem with that whatsoever. So I take it year round. I take it every single day. I keep it in my supplement container. I have a supplement container that's 7 days a week, and I put 2 caps of Tudca in every single morning. The liver regenerates, right? It's the only organ that can regenerate. So if it's damaged, it can actually heal. And with Tudca, it helps that process. And they used to give Tudca to chronic alcoholics to help restore and heal their liver too. So it really is great in so many aspects. And I think people are really just starting to learn about it and realize what it can do. And people are really starting to take advantage of Tudca Plus from Enhanced Labs. And then also too, for me, I always take NAC on top of that, which is the precursor to glutathione. And I've talked to you that too, Tony, about taking the 2 simultaneously, and it's really helps protect them, especially if you're running things that's, some of these SARMs are really heavy on your liver, and that can really help protect you. And people usually just go to, let me run glutathione and stuff like that. But I feel like you start with the Tudca first, see how you do, maybe throw in the NAC, and then go to the glutathione. Unless you have really bad liver damage going on, then maybe go with that too.